So now coming back to addiction, right? Like, so addiction is us trying to use something on the external to fill a void on the inside.
Yeah.
And that's why people are addicted to alcohol, weed, porn, multiple things. What is the first step that somebody needs to do once they've become aware that they're dependent on an external thing to fulfill something on the inside?
Well, first one, addiction is classified as anything that takes you away from a bad feeling to a good. So that can be shopping, sex, drink, drugs, food. It can be screen time. It can be gambling. What you're doing is you're trying to move away from a bad feeling into a good feeling. So the first thing is, okay, I can see this is getting addictive now. And second thing is, all addictions stem from not feeling enough. When you're not enough, you need more. I think I've worked with thousands of addicts, and I've never met one ever who thought they were enough. So when you're not enough, you need more.
Right.
So even if you're working on an alcohol addiction or a food addiction or a shopping addiction, make sure you work on what lies underneath, which is the not enough. So just keep saying, I'm enough. Write it on your mirror, write it on your pillows, write it on your fridge, make it your password. You have to unlock your phone by saying, I'm enough, obviously with squiggles, and can't all just have that. And on your computer.
Right.
So after a while, it becomes not what you do, but who you are. Because when you're enough, you will stop addiction in its tracks. Because it's the emptiness inside that drives you to want more. But the emptiness inside is those unmet needs we started the conversation with, and not feeling you're enough. But you see, it's not true.
Okay.
You were born certain you're enough. You cried. If your mother shut you in a cupboard, you would have cried for hours, days, because you knew you were worth attention.
Yes.
So the not enoughness lies underneath every kind of addiction. And we can fix every addiction.
Okay.
But we've got to fix what drives it, which is I'm not enough. So I need a drink to numb the pain.
Okay.
I need to gamble, because in that instant when I'm gambling, I'm thinking I'm going to win all this money and fix my problems. And for a minute, I get peace. I'm eating that cake because it's filling me up with sugar. It reminds me of being a baby, when I got fatty, sugary food. I'm going on the computer because I'm just trying to numb myself.
So nothing on the outside will ever fix the void on the inside,
No,
other than you feeling that enoughness.
If you're looking out there to fix your problems, good luck. You got to go in here. There is no out there.
Right.
It's in here. And people who are looking out there to fix it will always look out there. But when you go in here and go, okay, I have a void, I have an emptiness, I have unmet needs. I don't think I'm good enough, and that's driving it. But hey, I could fix that, because the truth is I am enough.
Yeah.
And I can get all my needs met just saying I matter, I'm lovable, I'm significant, I can find connection. So it is a choice. If you're not choosing connection, then you're choosing disconnection.
Right.
If you're not choosing company, you're choosing aloneness.
All right.
You're not choosing to say I'm enough, you must be choosing to say I'm not enough.
Yes. Yes.
You know, when you question a belief, you don't believe it. You know, when your kid says, Mummy, how does Father Christmas get down the chimney? How do the reindeer get down there? How does he get round the wall? How does the Easter bunny, who's 6 foot tall, get in my bedroom, which has got a tiny door? All these questions. Then you know they don't believe it. When you question a belief, you don't believe it. So many religions advise you not to question it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've said it.
Just
so
believe
it's
it.
true.
Yeah, exactly.
But actually, the thing is, when you question it, you don't believe it anymore. And so when you question a belief, and your belief that you're not enough, and go, well, who told me that? Where did they get it from? Was that ever true? And if it was true for them, it's not true for me. You know, I had this wonderful girl, Indian girl with a grandmother, who she only liked her. There were 3 sisters. And she'd come every Saturday and she'd fold up some money, give it to her and say, don't let anyone know. Nobody will like you. You're my favorite, but keep that to yourself. Hide that money. Your sisters won't like you if they knew. So, of course, she couldn't enjoy the money.
Oh, okay.
She felt tremendous guilt from the money, because the grandmother would say every week, it's just for you. Don't tell them. They won't like you. I like you the most, but they won't like you. They know you've got money and they haven't. And she said, that money was a curse. But later she couldn't make money because she had this belief people wouldn't like you.
Me if I have money. Yeah.
They won't like you.
Yeah.
And that was the grandmother's belief. The grandmother should never have done that.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, this wasn't a fleeting thought. It became a fixed belief. It was repeated over time. Every Saturday, hide it. Nobody will like you.
Okay.
And our parents say things like, oh, if you do well, you'll never find a husband. Men don't like successful women. Oh, if you're not married until you're 35, you've got more chance of being abducted by an alien. You'll never get pregnant after 32.
Yeah.
Men don't like intelligent women. Oh, you've got a lot of money, you're going to find a gold digger now. So we tell our kids these things that if you repeat it, it's not a fleeting thought, it's a fixed belief. We have fixed habits of thought.
Right.
Become fixed actions of addiction.
Right.
Because we're trying to numb the pain.
Wow. Okay.
So she was so interesting. I had another one who also, a very interesting girl, was an accountant who never billed her clients. And she told me this story that her parents were both doctors. But mother was much more successful than the father. Anyway, they had a very bitter divorce. The mother was very into money. And she'd see the father every Saturday. And she'd say, when you go to visit your dad, tell him you need $100 for a school book. Tell him you need $200 for a school trip. And she said, my dad knew. And my mum said, don't come in without that money. So I'd ask my dad, and he would look so sad, but he gave me the money because he knew what she was like. He knew it was a lie. And I thought, I'll never ask for money when I grow up, ever. I'm never going to ask anyone for money.
Okay.
And she couldn't even bill her own clients because of that belief that if you ask for money, you're a bad person. And it hurts the person you're asking to ask for money. You're bad and you hurt other people, so best not ask.
Wow.
So such an interesting scene. But as a smart accountant, she couldn't bill her own clients. She was living with nothing because of something she believed as a child that wasn't true. So here's the question. Is it true that asking for money makes you bad? Is it true that it hurts someone? No, it's not true. And even if it is true, is it true all the time?
No.
Is it true billing my clients?
No. Yeah.
It's hurting them. And if I don't bill them, they'll never come back because they can't come back for a second set of accounts. So they get upset and go, I can't go back to that person. I haven't paid her. I better find another one.
Yeah.
So is it true? And even if it's true for someone else, is it true for you? And the person who told you that, like your mother, it's her story. It's not yours.
Exactly.
It's a question of belief. When you question it, you already doubt it. When you doubt it, you're halfway to not believing it.